Well, if you're hoping to get organized in 2017, there's no better place to start than your closet. Consider this. We only wear about 20% of our wardrobe. So now is the time for some major cleaning out.
Well, Jennifer Baxter is a writer and blogger who has a passion for organization. She's going to help us get started cleaning out our closets today. Hello, how you doing today? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I love this stuff. I don't actually do it, but I want to. I want to this year, Jennifer. Okay, there are 3 sweeps you say we should do in our closet.
Yes.
What is the first sweep?
So a lot of people get overwhelmed, I feel like, because they just try to dive in and just do everything all at once. So it's easier if we go through it 3 separate times. So the first time you go through, you just do the obvious stuff, things that are damaged. So anything that has holes, is stained, is faded, you know, things that are just going to jump out very easily. So this is going to be an easy sweep.
Yeah, those should be pretty obvious to you.
Pretty obvious.
Yes. Okay. So
and not hard to let go of.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, now let's talk about the second sweep. What's the second sweep about?
So the second sweep, when you go through, you're going to start over at the beginning again, and this time you're going to do anything that is too big for you, anything that is too small for you. Anything
but what if I can wear that size 2 dress again? That's why I hang on to it.
That's those what-if scenarios
I know.
That people talk about. And then also anything that's not age appropriate. So if you have something that you've had for 10, 15 years, probably don't want to be wearing that anymore, you can pull that out.
No sentimental stuff? I can't keep
Sentimental stuff is obviously a touchy, area to be working in, but for the most part, you have to remember these are only clothes. So if you have a dress that you wore on, the first date with your husband or something like that, you don't need to keep the dress in order to remember those memories that you had from that date.
Okay, so if it's too big or too small,
yes,
get rid of it.
Yes.
And the
too
stuff
young or too old.
Okay, not age appropriate. Get rid of that too. All right. I know. I think it helps too, Jennifer. And you've done this. I mean,
I have.
You have done this in your closet.
My closet's not much bigger than this one, actually.
But you find that you really can live with a lot less.
You really can, and it's true about the 20%. It's crazy if you pay attention when you do your laundry. It's a great way to see what you're actually wearing, and you can do your laundry, and then when you put your clothes back, you can actually hang them opposite, and then when you go back the next week, you'll be able to see what you were actually pulling out and washing and wearing. And you'll see it's 20%.
You grab the same things every time. Okay, so
the
the third sweep, kind of to your point, what you're talking about now, is to get rid of stuff that you haven't worn in the last year?
I say 6 months to a year because if you're living somewhere where, you have 4 seasons, you might not wear everything within a 6-month period, but no more than a year. You just want to go through and pull out anything that you haven't worn in the year and pitch it.
Is there a difference from sentimental and nostalgic and things that are like that? And getting rid of those things?
Not really, but you will kind of get hit with this nostalgia when you go through and you pull something out and you're like, I forgot I had these jeans. I could totally wear these.
I could totally rock them.
There's a reason why you haven't worn them up to that point. So yeah, don't get caught up in that nostalgia.
It's so much easier to get dressed too if you don't have too much stuff.
It is. It makes your mornings easier, less stressful. You get ready quicker.
Yeah, makes your life more simple, which is one of my resolutions this year too. What do you suggest we do with the things that we are getting rid of? I always bring them to Goodwill because I love Goodwill. Do you have other suggestions too?
Yeah, you don't have to just drop everything at Goodwill. Taking them to consignment stores is actually a great way to make a little bit of your cash back. You can also take them to homeless shelters, domestic abuse shelters, and business clothes. I love to take to Dress for Success. They help women get back on their feet.
You do a good job over there.
So I love to take anything that's, something that could be worn to a job interview. Definitely take them to Dress for Success.
Good stuff. This is a true story. When we moved, we were living at a friend's house for like 2 weeks when we were between houses, and I was limited to what I could bring in a suitcase. And I had, 3 pairs of shorts and 4 T-shirts, and I loved it. I really did.
I had to live in a hotel for about a month when my tiny house was being built, and even at that point, I was amazed by how little I could live with in the hotel.
So you just kind of repeat the same jeans and stuff? That's what I've been doing?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's what you do. It's what everybody does.
Because you have your favorites anyway, so even if you have that stack of 8 pairs, you're probably wearing the same 3 pairs because those are your favorites. So get rid of the other 5.
Thank you. You should check out Jennifer's blog. It's liveafastlife.com, liveafastlife.com. You'll find her decluttering e-course there on her blog. So check it out. Thank you so much.
All right.